So in this tutorial, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the setup checklist for a course. So again, here I am on the dashboard. I'm going to jump into my sandbox course. And remember, this was a blank course in the last video that we saw. And in the last video, I had pointed out to you two buttons that would essentially take you to the setup checklist. So you can either click this one here or this one here. So when I click on this setup checklist, it's going to bring up this checklist that ultimately allows me to check off things as I generate them. So I can import content, I can add course assignments, I can add students to the course, all of these. And you'll notice that some of them are checked off and some of them are not. So the cool thing about this setup checklist is you can actually click on any of these items and that will essentially take you to the portion of Canvas that will help you get that particular task achieved. So here, import content, when I click on that, it opens up this icon here that allows me to then choose to import content into this course. So if I click on this, it's going to bring me here where I can actually choose the type of content that I want to import. Now just to let you know, the ELC has been hosting sessions on cleaning up Blackboard because there's a certain way you're going to want to clean up your Blackboard courses if you're going to import portions of those into Canvas. The import from Blackboard to Canvas in a lot of instances is not a smooth one, and as a result, it typically is recommended that you build from scratch rather than trying to export your Blackboard courses and then import them into Canvas. But the other cool thing here is you can actually copy or import Canvas courses here as well. So you can either copy a Canvas course, you can also import it, and there are other ways that we can achieve this as well, which I will talk about later. But again, at any point in time, if I want to get back to that checklist, I can go home, and it will bring me back here to where I can essentially set up based off of that checklist. So if I want to add files to the course, click on this, and then it gives me the option to add files. And as we previously saw, I can just go onto my desktop and drag and drop files into this course and upload them, or I can just click on this button here and then choose whatever files are available. So that is the checklist that can walk you through some of your course. Now it's worth mentioning that it's a very general checklist, and as a result, it only is meant to assist you with some of the very basic setup to your course. Beyond that, depending upon your needs, you're going to want to, of course, dive deeper into the different features of Canvas. And I'm happy to report that in later videos, I'll be going over some of those features. But for now, I just wanted to show you the way to access your setup checklist and go through it to verify that you, on a base level, have done much of what you need to do for the course. It's also worth mentioning that if you are trying to build a course for the online advisory board's approval, this setup checklist is not the checklist that you'll use to verify that your content is appropriate based on their guidelines. That, of course, can be accessed through the online advisory board's website. Okay, so that is the setup checklist in Canvas.